Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is, wherever you are, and welcome back to On Church with Kanye. We are on the last week of 2019. You guys, 2019, which means in a week's time, we will be entering 2020. Do you remember those movies where they were having the end of the world type movies and the year was 2020? I forgot what the movie was. You can remind me, comment and tell me what the movie was. But we are here and I am so excited. It's been a year, I'm gonna say that. But first of all, let me tell you this. It's been a year since I published my book, Traveling While Black and Lesbian, and the title is so self-explanatory, but it's about my life as a traveling Black woman from Africa, as you can see with the cover here, and being a woman of color who's queer, and how the world views me when I'm traveling, and how I navigate the world while I'm traveling. And it's been exactly a year of having published this book, and honestly it's one of those things that I'm proud of in my life. It's one of those things where I'm like, I fucking did that. I wrote a book and I self-published it, and go get yourself a copy. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put it down. In this process of writing this book, I learned so much about writing. I learned so much about publishing. It was such a courageous thing for me. It wasn't perfect. I know that a lot of people have read it and I'm like, yo, this wasn't good, or like the spelling or grammar or whatever. And I've reworked those things. So if you go and get the book, when you go and get the book, do let me know what you love about it. Do let me know what needs to be reworked. You know, I'm still traveling, so there's going to be more editions of this book. I'm thinking in the next year, I'll be adding more countries and there'll be a second edition to it. And yeah, I'm really excited that I got to do that in this year of 2019. Also, I've been living in Australia. I never thought I would ever live in Australia, but I'm living here, and yeah. It's been interesting. I'm not ready to share about my life in Australia. When I will. But I am living here, and it's very interesting. It's not going to be too long now, but it's a story on its own, and it will be going on that second book. What did I want to talk about with you today, though? The Post-it notes. Indy and I are making a baby. We're making a really cool baby, and this serves as our vision board. We're not ready to share what the baby is yet. We're still working on the baby, and we're still creating, but we're very excited. And we just bought like Post-it notes and tape, and we put everything that we're going to be doing with it on our wall. This is our wall of visions and dreams and manifestations and everything that we are attracting to our lives. And I want to encourage you, this is going to be a very short video. I want to encourage you to take a day before this year ends and sit with what you have done, what you have accomplished, what you want to do next year. And also, even if there are things that you didn't get to do, you know what? You tried. You survived this year, and everything that you went through. You know, sometimes it's hard when we're going through things because we think they're not going to end. We think that the pain will be consistent. We think that the struggle is just going to keep happening. And I want you to understand that you fucking survived this shit, and you can survive so much more. And my hope is that in 2020, pray that your 2020 vision would be to more than just survive, but it would be to thrive. It would be more than, oh, did you see the spit? I'm really, really, really passionate about this, because I'm feeling like we have to come to a point where we stop surviving. Life doesn't need to be this constant struggle. In what ways can we create for ourselves lives that are thriving, where we are doing the shit that we want to do, where we are having our dreams realized, where we are living in peace with each other, with the world, with the environment, with animals, where we are just the best version of ourselves, where we are traveling and eating good food and going to the gym and meditating and reading. And if your thing is watching Netflix, sometimes it's my thing. I binge like a motherfucker. And then, you just sit and you binge without stress and without worry. And your Netflix binging is not to distress. You're just binging to binge. In what ways can we create lives where we are comfortable and where we are confident that we are being exactly who we want to be, and we are living lives that we want to live? And so my vision for you in this year is for you, for myself, for all of us as a collective human race, is to be loving, B, kind, C, thriving. And remember, my new term for this year is collaboration over competition. Collaboration over competition. Last time, collaboration over competition. That is, when you find out what it is that you want, instead of being like, oh, that person is doing exactly what I want, I'm gonna go do it and I'm gonna be better than her. What if you went to that person and said, can you teach me a little bit? I want to do the same thing. In what ways can we do it together? Are you open to doing it together? Can you just give me 30 minutes of your time and tell me how to start a business online? If you can just give me a 20-minute call and we can talk about how I can become a better person, a better speaker, a better motivational speaker. That's my thing. I really want to be a motivational speaker, and I've been following motivational speakers and I'm learning, and really it's really trying to understand that life doesn't have to be about competing with each other, that we can all succeed, that we can all live full lives, that we can all be the best versions of ourselves, that me being the best version of myself takes nothing away from you being the best version of yourself. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. And so I want to end this video I want to end this video with saying I'm sober. My girlfriend's gone home for Christmas and I miss her, and this is one of her many Christmas gifts that she's left me with. Guys, I am with the most wonderful human being one can ever wish for. But what was I saying before I started talking about her? Yeah, so my wish is for you to live full lives, to live lives that are not apologizing for being your goddamn self, but to be your own goddamn self. There is only one of you in all of existence, and you better make sure that you are being the best you that there can ever be, because there will never ever be another you in all of life, basically. And so I want to end this video with subscribe to my channel Unchurched with Kanye. Follow me on Instagram. I'm really cool on Instagram. And follow me on Facebook. I'm loving and living for the private messages that I get. I will share some of you with you guys, but they are so wonderful. And to everybody who messages me privately on Instagram, it touches me in ways that you can never understand. And I'm so grateful that you get to see my messages, and it's really about me trying to communicate with the world what I feel that the universe is calling me to communicate. And I'm so shiny. it's hot. I had to close the windows and shit so that, you know, you can't hear what's going on over there. I live on the main road. Also, I'm playing with the idea of changing the name for my channel, so be on the lookout for that. We're always growing, we're always learning, we're always, you know, shifting and doing things differently, and I'm the same as everybody else, so I'll be doing that. And yeah, I did say I wanted to talk about monogamy, but I feel like today is the last week of 2019, and I had to give a shout out to the year and say, find the smallest thing that you can be grateful for this year and have that attitude of gratitude for the year of 2020. I love you guys. Now I'm going to go and unsober myself. And bye. Have a wonderful Christmas and have the best year ever in 2020. I'll probably do a 2020 shout out sometime soon, but I don't know. Love you guys. Bye.